so gotta get the block vent out of the Honda because it's just draining way too much oil. So I'm gonna just pull at least the one that's right in like the worst place, of course. But I'm gonna pull that one, and then we'll just have the one block vent. So should be good. So let's do a little shop work for the first time. So, all right. So basically, I think what the game plan today, I'm going to remove the hood, because no more hood, because now we have two structures to be able to hold all of my vehicles, or we have three. So I'm gonna take the hood off, probably get rid of hood pins, and then I need to lift it up and do the block vent crap. So hopefully I don't have to remove the starter to do that, but I have a feeling I'm going to. So let's find out. Alright, so I just went ahead and pulled the line off. So I had a line like this, pulled the line off, put a AN10 cap on it. So that works for me. So now I guess we gotta go find out if that was enough, because it's been leaking all down this stuff. So, but yeah, because the tubes went over here and they drained over here. So, but yeah, let's put this thing down on the ground and go from there.
Years later.
All right, we're gonna keep doing some cleanup, make this a little bit more like me. So we're gonna be painting some stuff. What can you guess we're gonna paint this? So, did a fake patina. I know it looks dark from afar, but kind of rather have it be more black than the brown. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty sick. And the oven as well. Painted the top black. So, not too shabby. I don't care if it gets beat up, but at least it looked good for a bit. And then I'll probably do the blasting cabinet. I guess we'll see. I might just do it all black. But yeah. Sick. But yeah, that's all I got. Alright, so we're going to pull off the anodizing off of these. And I guess I'm going to see how they look silver. If I don't like them silver, then we will powder coat them. So let's pop off this line that we just put on. And then I'm going to use some easy off heavy duty oven cleaner. So, but yeah, let's see how this goes. got them on. So the only thing I got to replace are like these two. But honestly, to be fair, they actually don't bother me. They're kind of neat. Just because there is other silver, so it's not like the worst. I mean, I guess the thing that probably bothers me is these ones are silver, these ones are black. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty decent. So we just powder coated them black. As you saw, we stripped off the anodizing just to see if that works. It would work if I were to give it more time. I only gave it a little bit of time, so yeah, maybe we'll try and pull the anodizing off of like these black ones, see how that turns out. But yeah, that's the gist. So we have this, and then I made my other lines. So I did rerun my lines. This one used to go to here. I made it, and it was a little bit, or it reached, but it went over the top, and I was like, after I made it, I was like, man, I should make that go under. So now this one goes over to here, and then this one comes from my flex fuel sensor up to here. I do need to get some exhaust wrap to go between here. This is on the return, or this is after the injection part. So just because it's kind of close to the radiator reservoir, or like the coolant. So I do have some like heat sleeves coming, so maybe we'll get lucky and I'll have enough left over that I can put some right here. But yeah, not too shabby. It's coming along pretty good, except for the fact when you step back, there's still a bunch of crap going on. But yeah, we'll be replacing these at some point, and then they'll get rerouted. I'm gonna do these push lock fittings for those. But yeah, that's all I got right now. Gotta go get diesel because I'm out. All right, so I made this shelf over here for holding the heater. Currently seeing how well it works. Gonna have to set the thermostat higher since it's gonna get hotter up there. I'm thinking about putting like a fan or something over here to kind of push the heat down, just keep some really low speed. But yeah, just more little things. So looks like we're at 75 and it's set for 85. So let's see how this goes, because it's a little bit chilly down here. It says 52 down here, so it says 52 there, and it's 76 right there. So that's the temperature difference. That means it's already a lot colder when we get down to there. So, but yeah, that's kind of all I got so far. We're getting there. I guess that's all I really got. Just did a little bit more practicing with the TIG welder. So like this is some of my first stuff. Yeah, I know, I'm the greatest ever. This is like my first, I've got about like 30 minutes of practice in. So I had 3/32 tungsten, then I switched to a 1/8 or a 1/16, and that seemed to have helped. And then I bought some 1/16 filler. I was using 3/32, and then I bought some 1/16, and then I actually was able to weld this whole entire one. Where you see it's dirty, that's where I got shit on the tungsten. But yeah, like this was one of my last ones, so slowly but surely we're getting there. I mean, it's definitely going to be a learning curve. I mean, it's not exactly easy. It's not like that. But yeah, we'll get there. Not sure what else will happen, so I'll see you in the next freaking clip, man. Alright, so we're going to start on this project here. Hopefully you can hear me. The heater's literally right there. So this has a 110cc automatic trans in it. And it's just a little Cow 110. I'm going to be, right now, I'm working on taking off the rear end because I'm going to stretch this rear swing arm with some of this 2x3 square tubing I had. So I'm going to stretch it. I don't know how long yet, 3-4 inches probably at least. Just so that way it's, when you're sitting on it, you want to sit like right here. Just put your ass kind of right at the pivot point so it gets kind of tippy. And then it makes the front end really light and it doesn't want to turn. So we're going to stretch the rear end. That should be helpful for my fat ass. So let's get taking this thing off. It should be pretty simple to take the two top bolts off, 2x3 bottom bolts, loosen up your tensioners, should pop right off. I have pretty much everything. I need to extend the chain obviously too. I have another chain somewheres. I think I put it up there. That came off the Grom. It's the Grom's old chain, so we're gonna use that. Should be good to go. But eventually this thing's gonna get 125 4-speed swap. So, but yeah, we gotta make this thing handle a little bit better. So let's do that. All right, got it welded in there. Took it for a test spin, pretty good. Definitely do need to change out the spring. It's got way too much leverage for that little thing now, but much better. Only crashed it once so far, so we're doing good. Yeah, we're good. Sorry. All right, in natural fashion, I definitely didn't film anything. Sweet, I'm the worst YouTuber ever. But, so we put a new shock on here. It's got like an air shock in there, so that's kind of neat. Then we set the preload probably about halfway, so it's a lot stiffer. Then I narrowed the frame, made a mount for the seat, so you just take out the self-tapper and it actually slides right off. So this is actually a seat off a CR50. We screwed a piece of metal to the bottom of it to make it flatter. I cut off the old, and then I welded on these. So these are a lot nicer. I do need to adjust the shifter a little bit more. I'm gonna put it down probably one more, and then it should be good, because second's kind of hard to click in all the way. Yeah, that's kind of the gist. Don't think I did anything else. Shock, seat, narrowed the frame. I played with the harness a little bit, nothing too crazy. And then the foot pegs. So slowly but surely we're getting there. Yeah, that's all I got for on the ATV. So first test drive, and we broke. Trying to get a good angle, but it's so tight. We broke the motor mount. You can't see that. It is 2 pieces, and then this nut also came loose. So yeah. So we gotta tighten this back up, and then get this motor lined up pretty good, and then re-weld that. I'm assuming that this top must have been narrow or something. I'll just touch that. That's probably hot. But yeah, I'm not sure why that broke. I mean, it is kind of thin. I think it might be less than an 1/8 inch. So, well, we'll weld that back up. Probably plate it, and we'll be back on our way. So let's do that. All right, so I need to put out a video for you guys, so I'm going to end the video here. I have no idea what's in this video. I have yet to edit it, so I'm going to be going inside and editing what I have. And this is the video you got. So, yeah. I don't want to show what my next video is going to be with the Fiero, because I've already done one side. That's the hint. Yeah, so tail lights are out. They're being remade. That video will also be on its own. We got to print out more stuff. Paul bought a resin printer, so we designed up, or I redesigned up a whole new design, and yeah, so that'll be awesome. Yeah, nothing else has changed, I don't think. With this, haven't dicked with any of this. Let me just go give you a quick update of Paul's caddy, because I have yet to film anything for that. So, yeah. I really need to get motivated and start, like, filming more, because I feel like I'm really letting you guys down. I don't want to do that. So, jump cut to Paul's garage. Alright, so, yeah, a lot has changed. It has gotten pretty wild. Basically, right now we're working on making the tube chassis for the front, so that way we can hold the turbo. If you can't tell where the turbo is going, it's gonna be sick. We have this big mamma jamma beauty, but she's going right there. We're definitely going to have some fun trying to get everything to fit up here, but we got a plan. But we just got done with this upper bar. It is welded in very well. So it has two like little pins. You pull those pins and it slides off. It will be attached to some other, we're going to do another little halo that goes around the bottom, and it's going to be welded to some plates so it'll bolt in, and it's got those pins at the top. Should work pretty trick. This thing is no wiggle, so it's already really nice. As you can tell, we obviously chopped off the front a good bit. I plated up these, I plated up the top, and then obviously that's what we attached to. And then he picked up some of these, I don't know what they're called, some new headers. And then obviously that's what we're going to come off of into a T6 flange for that turbo. I believe it's T6, yeah. And then, yeah, so then we did this front motor plate. And then that's just literally, I welded up a bunch of crap right here. It's nice and good and strong. So this stuff is torsional like this. And then we also have another right here, and that bolts to the motor. So that is for like this play, and then this plate does this play. So it should be pretty good strong. Maybe we'll do one of those on the other side eventually if it becomes that kind of a problem. It shouldn't need it, but it probably wouldn't hurt. Yeah, and then we're working on getting the wiring back in the back. But yeah, that's kind of the gist. A lot has changed, but we haven't really accomplished a lot. I mean, we have, but we haven't. But yeah, that's the update on this. And then, yeah, I think that's all I got. And then, obviously, I've been messing with my little ATV. I have a bigger ATV that I plan to do a 400cc motorcycle engine swap into. So that'll be cool to do as well. I'm enjoying, like, the little stuff just because it's a little bit more affordable than the car stuff. Yeah, and I also need a little break from cars, so. But, yeah. Progress. Haven't seen this car in a while. And then it's a 5.3 now instead of a 4.8. Still a TH400. But this TH400 it's been rebuilt, and it has, like, I'm not gonna even say anything because I don't really know fucking specifics, but I'm pretty sure it just has a couple upgraded internals, and then it's the one that Paul got screwed on, but we sent it to somebody and they rebuilt it. But yeah, it's got a trans brake and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's the caddy. We'll go back to the shop, and then we'll give you a little tool update too, because I picked up a bunch of tools for like my birthday and stuff, because today is actually my birthday. So, but yeah, let's show you them tools. All right, so back at the shop. It's a little fucking cold. I'm in like shorts and flip-flops, and it says 23 degrees to plug this thing back in. Yeah, so it's 13 degrees outside. It says 23 in here. Just got the heater going. So I picked up this new, Ryobi's new 3/8 ratchet. I have a quarter. I'm trying to sell it because I don't really actually use quarter too much, so I just want 3/8. But yeah, so and then I got Ryobi's like their best impact, and then I picked up some 4.0 batteries. Picked up a good bit of those. And then I got this Sawzall. Love this Sawzall. You'll see it in the video for that stuff. But yeah, and what else? I feel like I got other stuff, but I don't remember. And like my grandparents got me that for my birthday. So I think that's the gist. I don't think I have anything else to show and tell. So, but yeah, I guess that should be the video. That's pretty much as much of an update as I can give you as right now. I need to try and get myself back on the schedule, get you guys some videos, get you guys some constant content, because my views definitely show the lack of consistency is screwing me, so I need to get back on consistent. I might just have to change. I like having my videos so it like you see in the beginning, and then by the end it's a done thing. That's what I'm doing with like the thing I'm doing on the Fiero right now. But it doesn't, doing it that way doesn't put out constant stuff. Plus, then everything is just Fiero stuff. So, you know, like vehicles that are not crazy popular, stuff that does well on YouTube are like drift cars and stuff like that. And I ain't got any of that cool stuff. So, just got one of these boring ass Fieros and a boring boosted Honda. And it's just a B series, non VTEC, and then just a bagged S10, which I've actually been trying to sell, but at the same time I really don't want to. So if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't sell, then I'll keep it and I'll get around to it. I just don't have the money and funds to have 3 fucking projects. So as is, like, I want to do a base truck. I have my base truck, but I want to do a wall off. I have 4 more 12s to go in, but I just don't have the funds to do that. Plus we're down to 1 vehicle, so yeah. So I've been kind of doing like the ATV stuff because I really want to do. I want to do some trail riding next year on ATVs because I think that sounds fun. But yeah. All right, enough rambling on. You guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. And yeah, if you guys watched to the end of this video, be sure to leave a comment and just yeah. And enjoy you guys' support. That's awesome. And then yeah, shop's doing pretty good. We had a really bad windstorm and it stayed standing, so we did something right. But yeah, all right, that's all I got, guys. Thank you.